Welcome to the Camp Pillsbury podcast. I'm Kaylee.
I'm Jacob.
And I am Ghost.
Today we're going to be talking to you about some things that we do here at camp and just our experience.
Thank you.
Today we're going to be talking about some experiences we have at camp and just how we are enjoying it here.
Okay, guys, how did you guys end up at Camp Pillsbury?
So when I was 10, I was really sad because all the summer camps were being shut down due to COVID, and I had nowhere else to go. So my parents did a really long search, and it took a week or so, and they found this Camp Pillsbury, and they sent me here, and I've been coming ever since. And I came for the boarding school for 2 years.
How old are you now?
I'm 13, about to turn 14.
I think, I really had nothing to do during the summer. I was just getting out of school. I was getting really tired of school, so it's me getting out. I couldn't find a job because there's no opportunities around me, so my parents were just like, hey, we found this cool camp thing. Do you want to do it? And I was like, yeah, okay, sure. So, I mean, I'm kind of new here, so I don't really have that whole, I've been here for 2 years or something, but yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
So I am part of a youth group of my county, and part of that involves doing leadership skills. And they thought it was going to be a great idea to show them off more of that in a camp where I could prove that I have those leadership skills. And they found this place around 2021, and ever since that, I've just been coming here because I personally enjoy it a lot, and it's also a great time for me just to show what I can do.
Okay. What surprised you the most about Camp Pillsbury? So that we can see your face too.
That you could pretty much choose what you want to do. You're not forced to do anything you don't want to. So you don't have to go to the lake if you don't want to. You don't have to go on the trapeze, but you can also, you're free to do what you want and what you want safely.
I think for me, it was just, I don't know, kind of like a learning environment, but not stressful. Like for school, it's always like, you have to do this. You must get this work done by this deadline. And while there are some things that we try to do, it's pretty much like our own deadlines. I want to get this editing done by this day. Or, it's just kind of relaxed, chill, but you also have a lot of fun because there's so many different things that you can do. So personally, I think that it was just a really cool experience to come in and be like, wow, there's just a whole bunch of things that I probably would have never done in my life if I never came here.
Yeah, honestly, I would go with the independence. I feel that this camp really makes you become more independent on yourself and makes you do stuff that maybe you were not too sure about doing in the past. But now here, since you have that feeling of being, what's the word for it? Being new, exploring new stuff. You're willing to do new stuff, especially, and becoming more independent on yourself, which is cool.
Yeah.
What have you learned about yourself while here at camp?
My upper body strength.
I think I learned that it really doesn't matter who you're talking to, because there's a lot of, I guess, stereotypes in different places.
Elaborate.
I never thought I would meet a guy named Ghost in my life. Or someone named Kaylee with an EIGH. I never thought. It's just you meet a lot of people here. It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot the question.
What have you learned about yourself?
Oh, honestly, how much one person can impact everything around them. It's crazy to think about it, but I truly believe that every person adds something to this camp, and if that person is able to, step up and be the best version of themselves, they can take not only themselves above, but also bring this camp to another level. So yeah.
What skills will you use in the future that you learned here?
Well, I learned how to use GarageBand for the first time.
That's good.
It's pretty cool. I always wanted to get into more music making stuff, but I never really knew where to start. So, yeah, learned how to use GarageBand. There's all sorts of cool things to learn.
Hmm. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff you can learn. Throughout the years, I've learned how to take pictures, how to record properly, how to mix, how to how to swim. Fun fact: when I first got here, I did not know how to swim, so that was funny. But also, I think the biggest thing I have learned is how to receive feedback and take that appropriately. A thing that staff do very well here is that they'll help you with stuff, and if they think that you need, some advice or tips, they will tell you in a really nice way. And being able to just accept them and be like, okay, I'm gonna work on that. I have definitely been able to do that better now.
Can I change mine?
Go ahead.
Please, thank you.
Give it 1 second.
Hi, Zach. Being able to learn how to play the drums, piano, and probably electric guitar.
And then, what are your thoughts on counselors?
I really like that they're so supportive, and like if they can see that something's wrong, like they'll make sure that it gets resolved and that everything will be okay. And they're always there to like support you and stuff.
What I think is really cool is that there are people that went here and became counselors, so you can really relate to people because they get exactly what's going on. Like if you're, especially like when you're new here, this was like really surprising to me because when you're new to like a high school, the teachers don't really care. They're just kind of like, oh, okay, you're here. I mean, but like I came here, didn't know anybody, and I just had people like, so what do you want to do? What activities do you want to do? And then just asking me personal questions, just trying to get to know everybody. And they were really nice, and they understood what it was like to be new to a place that you've never been before.
Honestly, I'm just gonna agree with that because that was the same thing I was thinking. A lot of the camp counselors are also around our age gap. They're around from the age of 18 to 26, so they're young adults. So they understand what's like being a teenager, what's like having to deal with stress. They just got out of that phase and they have learned how to deal with that stuff. So the fact that they're able to help us with that makes it a lot better for us.
And then a lot of camps, you guys stay, or I would say most camps, they stay in cabins. You stay in dorm rooms. So what are your thoughts about the dorms?
They're really nice, well put together. Some rooms have like paintings and murals and stuff, which that really surprised me when I got here. Where each room will either have like blinds or like a curtain. The beds are the beds are surprisingly comfy in my opinion. But yeah.
So I got here and I was like, dorms. I was kind of scared because I'm like, oh God, like college or something. But I mean, honestly, it's not really that, like, you really learn fast where everything is, and you'll know immediately where like your dorm is. It's like it's a room number and that's it, and you'll remember. And I think I walked in there and I was like, oh, like it wasn't what I was thinking about because I was thinking about some like cubicle or something. Like it was not, but it was just kind of like, and the nice thing is that if you want, I think the nice thing is that if you want like a blank room, you can get a blank room, and as me and Ghost have figured out, you can really start to customize everything. And if you're here for a while, I mean, it's nice. I mean, you can do anything with a blank wall.
All right. So this would be my third year coming here. So I have had some experience with the dorms. It's very important to tell that we live in like an apartment-based dorms. So in the first floor we have the guys, and in the second floor we have the girls. We all have public showers out here, so we all do have to go to the same shower to take showers. But yeah, gender correct.
And there are stalls. I mean, it's not.
I mean, yeah, it's not bad. I was gonna say though, the dorms is actually very nice. I loved how much space there is. The fact that you're able to you're able to like hang stuff in the wall, do put anything where you want to. They're not so strict about how you can customize your room dorm. Another really cool thing is that you get to have roommates. And a lot of them roommates are really fun, and you're gonna get to meet great people by that. And honestly, it's just amazing. It's fun.
My dorm room is bigger than my room at home.
Same here, actually. Now thinking about it.
What was your peak, pit, and bud so far of the session? So a peak is the high, the pit is your low, and your bud is something that you're looking forward to.
I'd say my peak was definitely getting to meet like my new friend group. The bud is something you're looking forward to. Bud would definitely be performance day, and pit is definitely gonna be like saying goodbye to everybody, and at the end of next session, packing up my dorm and having to leave.
Can you explain what performance day is?
Performance day is where all the kids get to perform and show off the new skills that they have learned, practiced, practically like perfected them, all in this like 2 weeks that we've had, where the parents come, friends, family, everybody comes, and it's like a big showcase.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
So what's your peak, pit, and bud? High, low, and what you're looking forward to?
I think like my best moment here was just I think breaking the ice. Yeah. Sorry. I think it was just breaking the ice. Just generally like I walked in, I walked in and I was just kind of like I don't know anybody here. Like what am I doing here? I'm not gonna belong here. Whatever. And like over time, like I'm just thinking back to like when we were at the beginning, we had this like icebreaker game in the gym. That probably was like I think it was important because I remember running around and it's just like the small things you'll say to somebody else, and that small thing grows into another thing. So yeah, I think definitely just meeting new people and figuring it out. I think my low was me having to take vocal rest because my voice hurt. And then I think I'm looking forward to definitely performance day. That'll be fun. And I just think I don't know, just seeing what happens with the rest of camp. We have a week left. I mean, we already have done so much in 1 week. I mean, there's so much more we can do.
Yeah, I would say that my peak has definitely been just being able to meet new people and getting to know me. I remember when I first got here the first day, everybody was screaming, "Ghost is back! Ghost is here! Ghost is there!" And that was amazing. And it's been like that almost every day for me. I love the fact that kids are willing to talk to me and ask me for help with stuff that they may sometimes feel uncomfortable asking other people. My lowest at the moment, honestly, I would say I decided to do a lot of majors activities that you really have to put all yourself into. I chose to do theater, piano, and voice. So I have to learn the piano. I have to learn my choreography for theater, my lyrics for the theater, my lyrics for my music. So I just think overworking myself, but that's something I personally enjoy doing. So I just keep pushing forward. And honestly, what I'm looking forward is also performance day. The stuff that we have been learning throughout the week now is staying with me now, and I'm just ready to give it the best I have for that day.
Is there anything else you guys want to add before we end?
Bring a fan. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it gets
it gets hot in here.
It gets hot in Minnesota. It's a very
it does get hot here in Minnesota. So bring a fan.
As someone that lives here full time, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
The rooms are so hot and cold. Bring a heater.
Yeah, I mean, other than the fact that I think it's a cool place. I mean, my parents were like, "You should go to this camp," and I'm like, okay. I mean, like, I just wanted to hang out with my friends all summer long, and now I'm like, well, guess what? I have new friends to hang out with, so.
I can't actually agree with that. I remember you saying the first day that you wanted to go home, and now we're a weekend and like I don't think you want to go home.
Yeah.
I want another session going.
If I can elaborate a little bit more. When we first got here the first day, I remember seeing Jacob and climbing the stairs, and he gave me this look. But I'm telling you, he looked straight in my face and just went like,
Who are you?
"Who are you?" And I'm there like, either this kid's gonna be really cool, or I should keep my distance away from him. But then,
at the beginning, I thought you were gonna, cause you were like older than me, and I'm like, oh, this guy's gonna be scary, and then it turns out
we just vibed. Then once we did rock band, we got to listen to some music. We realized we had a lot in common, and I just said, screw it, let's become friends, and why not? So that was amazing. And also the other thing I just really want to talk about is the fact that you are not scared to be yourself in this camp. If you notice, a lot of people really get to show their full potential, and that's the best part about it.
like, yeah, if you, like, for me, if I hadn't been myself, I probably wouldn't have the friends that I had. Like,
Exactly.
you will have other people that, like, I'm not even kidding. There are people that I met here where I'm like, why haven't you been at school? Like, why are you not in my school? Why are you not like I have friends at home, but like, they're the friends that you have to like make things be in common. But like, I just came here and I'm like, dude, you're like me, but just a different person.
Be yourself.
It's just be yourself, and you'll find some really cool people.
Being myself includes I'm dressing as Abraham Lincoln for the 4th of July. I am. I got the beard and everything. No, yeah. For me, this is like my home, and like all of these people are like we're all one big family.
Oh.
I don't want to go home.
Yeah, I think that's it for us.
Yeah, I think it was a good podcast. See you next week for the next one.
Bye.